everyone, welcome to Beyond Therapy. My name is Jillian, I am a therapist, and today I am going to be talking about how to get help if you're suffering from depression, as well as how to help a family member or a friend who is going through depression. Let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to start with how and where to get help. And the first thing I would recommend is seeing a doctor, like an actual medical doctor, because they are also trained on mental health, so they are able to maybe prescribe you medicine or recommend you to a psychiatrist and whatnot. So talk to a doctor first. Yes, your doctor can also determine the symptoms that you're having, and they can help you, they can diagnose you so that they can tell you if you're really having depression or maybe it's another physical illness that you're suffering from. Second, I am gonna recommend seeking professional help, and that is seeking um, professional mental health help from either a counselor, a therapist, or a psychiatrist. All these people are trained for these types of things. They are trained to treat mental health illnesses and issues. So if you look for either one of them, you're able to be helped. Next is join a support group. There are so many support groups that exist for helping people suffering from depression. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find some, but if not, I'm gonna list them in another video. But there are a lot of support groups that help you in if you're going through depression. Support groups are simply people come together who are having the same problem, and they're able to help each other get out of the problem and find solutions for the problem. So in this case, it doesn't even have to be you who is suffering from depression. Even you who is wanting to help a family member or a friend, you can join a support group and you can learn about depression so that you can help your family member or friend to get through depression. Next, I always say this: practice self-care. I say this a lot. Our physical bodies are such a huge part of us feeling better mentally. So that is the exercising, eating right, taking care of your skin, all those little things, the routines, all those things really contribute to building our mental health. So if you are suffering from depression, you can get help from practicing self-care. Then I am going to talk about consider medication. So I do not consider medication unprescribed. Please, please, please do not take medication if you're not prescribed to that medication. It can be very, very dangerous for your own sake. So please do not do that. Instead, go see a doctor, see a psychiatrist, see a therapist or a counselor. Those people will be able to prescribe you drugs or medicines that you can use if you're having depression. But please do not take medicine out of, maybe you googled it somewhere, or maybe you just saw a video on YouTube and then you just decided to prescribe yourself. Please do not do that. And lastly, it is going to be reach out to loved ones. That is basically your support system. Anyone who you know is part of your support system. If you're going through depression, reach out to them, let them help you bring solutions. Like the saying goes, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So you don't know what could be lying out there and you're sleeping on it. So reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to people you trust, and you're gonna have help you deserve. Even just sharing it and talking about it can help you feel better. Yeah, so I'm also gonna attach a picture here of places that offer counseling, so that if I didn't attach it before, so that you can also have information about that. Next, I am going to talk about how to help a friend or family member suffering from depression. What can you do as a family friend to do, like what can you do to give them help, to offer help to them? First is going to be listen. Like I said, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So if you just listen, if you listen to them talk, don't judge them. In fact, just sometimes it's just good to be there and just sit down and listen, because you sometimes someone just has a lot of pressure and they just need to let it off. Next is encourage them to seek professional help. Sometimes people need a little nudge. Sometimes someone suffering from depression doesn't really feel like they want to seek that help, so it's good for you as a family member or friend to help them uh, seek that help. It's good to push them. It's good to look for those programs yourself and then recommend them to them. It's good to, maybe you take them from the house and you tell them, today I want us to go somewhere, and you go to that support group as the two of you. Those things really help them, because a person suffering from depression is very, like, even physically they are very run down, so they don't have energy to do these things. So you can do that to help them. Next is be patient. Please, depression is an illness like any other, so it might take a while before they can actually, before they actually can start healing, or before they are fully healed. So please be patient with them, work with them, pole pole too, and they will get better. So don't forget to be patient with them. Next is be supportive. Same way, I don't even need to explain that. Just be supportive, be there for them, help them, encourage them. And lastly is stay in touch. It is very important not to let them go, even when they're already starting the support group. Call at least once a day, maybe twice a week, thrice a week. Ask them, how is everything going? Ask them to offload, ask them their progress. Such things can really help, because when you're suffering from depression, you really have this sense of loneliness. And if someone is able to go through that and penetrate that and be able to come to you and stay in touch with you, it really, really helps with depression. So stay in touch with them so that they don't have that feeling of loneliness. So another thing is educating yourself about depression. So take up, like I said, join those support groups, watch videos like this, and just educate yourself on what depression is and what you can do. Because honestly, ignorance is very bad. It is very dangerous not to know. So if you educate yourself, you're also able not to judge the person, you're also able to help them more effectively. So educating yourself is very, very important. Next, this is especially with family members, but it can apply everywhere, is help them with practical tasks. Like I said, when you are suffering from depression, you can feel really physically run down. You have no energy, you don't want to take care of yourself, you don't want to do anything. So it's very hard, and it's not like they want that. It's that is the effect depression has on the mind, that it robs you of that energy. So what you can do is help them with those little things, their chores. Go shopping for them, buy them groceries. Those little subtle things, they really, really help, because at least this person is able to focus on getting better as it is. So that is very important. Is taking care of yourself, especially if you are helping a family member. It's very important to also remember yourself. Keep your mental health as a priority as well, because you can end up also suffering emotionally from them not having energy, especially if it is a family member who is very important to the family. Or just basically, this is a person who was taking up so many roles, and then now they're not, and then now you have to take up all the roles and you have to take care of them. It is very important to also take care of yourself. So like I said, join those support groups, they will help you. Join counseling as well, it also helps. And if you're not up for the individual counseling where it's just you and the counselor, you can do group therapy. It also helps. And actually, I would recommend group therapy if you're helping a family member, because when you hear other people's stories, you're able to see, oh, so it's not just me who feels like this. It's not just me who feels like sometimes I'm tired of helping. Which I also say, it's okay, it's normal to feel tired. Just do what you can to protect yourself first, so that you are able to help them more effectively. So yeah, I didn't want this video to be too long because it's so direct, but I just want to say, remember that depression is a treatable illness. One, it is an illness like any other, but it is treatable. By following all those things that I have said, by helping these people, they will be able to get better, they will be able to get healed. So do what you can to the best of your ability, and you will see results. I guarantee it. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. Stay tuned. I am not yet done talking about depression. There's a lot to it. So stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.